Listen up, you fine folk. You're about to listen to one of the most dynamic recordings ever. We're a Connecticut-based podcast that will never ask for a Patreon. That's not what this is about. This is about recording creativity, imagination, run loose in the time when those things are needed. Welcome to Dungeonetics. In this current episode of Dungeonetics, a one-shot edition, you're going to be hearing familiar and new voices, important characters, Corvus, Papa Georgios. It's a lot to explain. What you need to know is this. John is at the helm of a one-shot which, unbeknownst maybe to some people at the table, will now become the new campaign. A darkness, a blight, has fallen the land. Groves are in danger. People have gone missing. Revenge is at hand. Each member has slightly struggled by a particular problem, and John let the fates decide by drawing certain cards. It's pretty cruel, and he knows it. So listen in on this particular one-shot, which does lead to a fantastic adventure.
Excellent. I'm sure this will be fine.
It feels like forever since I've actually properly rolled something.
When's the last time you guys played?
2 weeks
Actually
ago.
played?
Oh.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
actually played a while.
Probably a month now? Month and a half?
Alright, once Mike and his mic come here.
Mike and Mike.
So we'll start. It's a one shot. So the premise, basically, like I told Rocky, was that each of you, whether you know each other beyond today, that's up to your own story. But all of you are looking for someone or some ones. That's up to you. Whoever they are, you don't have to know exactly right now. Obviously, as you're looking for them, probably a name and a description. As you're talking to people, will probably be useful. But you can keep filling in the story as it progresses. So the city of Haven, is the largest port city in the kingdom of Glasson, and you basically have heard a rumor or followed information or maybe tracked them personally yourselves, and you found at some point this person traveled through this old outskirt of the city. It's called the Old Timbers. It's an old dock. It's not where the hubbub of the business of this city is now. It's more of like local fishermen, and then they basically a bunch of there's like a ad-lib ship graveyard where a bunch of ships from basically an imperial civil war in the east, they come here. There's a lot of privateers that work in that work the seas, helping the southern part of the empire, and when their ships become too damaged, this is one of their frequent spots. This nation basically does not want to be agitated by either side of the Imperium, so it kind of acts as a safe haven for those pirates. So they brought you here. I'll go around quickly for each of you. You guys can give a little background of your character and maybe who you're looking for. We'll start on this side.
Asmos, looking for somebody that particularly went through, robbed my house, murdered my children, and took my wife.
Oh, so it's somebody you're not trying to save. You want vengeance on this person. Okay. What I would like to do.
And you're what? You're a warlock?
Tiefling.
Yes.
I'll come in here for this part so I can hear Rocky.
Well, you're a little early.
So what I would like you to do is take one of those cards. What did you get?
Void.
So you're on your way here. You had a dream as you're coming here, and the person that you seek is basically trapped in a situation with no good or survivable outcome at this moment. So for you, that might be something good.
Oh. I didn't put him there.
Yeah, I mean, let's do it. See you later, guys.
All right, and we'll move over to Jesse.
Okay. So my character's name is Papa Georgio. Papa Gio, Papa, or Gio for short, whatever. A Corvar bard with the background of ex-soldier who's looking for his old war buddy slash musical troupe member during our times assigned in the support corps. I'm looking for this person. Her name is Talia, a fellow Corvar like me. After I heard rumors in the taverns and inns about their disappearance and not showing for their set. So I found it concerning, and now I'm chasing those rumors.
Okay. Just to give you a little background, 15 years ago, there was out of the east this giant, like purplish, octarine meteor that came from the sky and landed and crashed into the capital of this nation, killing almost all of the royal family.
How did that happen?
And that
Whoops. Okay.
that event sparked a civil war where the remaining more ancillary members of the royal family fought each other to try to establish control. Unfortunately, both of them were killed in the battle. So for yourself, that was the war that you fought in. It's been resolved for... there's been some skirmishes, but about 2 years. But there is still no king of this kingdom, and the capital is still a wasteland contaminated by the remains of the meteor. So I will let you
These the
Take one of
these
these?
are magnetic, because you can move them if you need. So.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
So take one of the cards.
Okay.
Oh, not that one.
What did you get?
Skull.
So your buddy, you also have a dream on your way here, and you see your buddy, your old war musical partner, that they are currently facing a situation of imminent death. And then we'll go to Rocky.
Alright, so my character is Themis. She's a Goliath paladin. As of right now, she has no loyalties to anybody, and she kind of roams looking for injustice being done. However, when he was much younger, a man named Daimen was
Is Themis a male or female?
female.
Okay.
So, Daimen was in trouble, and he had lost his entire family and almost him, but she saved him from that. So now she feels responsible for him. He is a career criminal, but she knows that he has good in him, so she's always trying to lead him to the right path. And he has come up missing in this port city, so now she's on the hunt for him.
All right. It's kind of like a circuit child.
Pretty much.
What did you get?
Key.
You have a dream. And this person you seek seems to be hidden in a place only accessible by a special key.
He was in my heart all along.
Okay, is it Destiny?
I'm Nyx. I am a tiefling fighter, soldier. And I thought it was almost finally getting discharged, and instead my kids were kidnapped. So now I'm on the hunt for my sons and my daughter.
Okay.
I will find you.
So how many children do you have?
3. Hypnos,
That's
Thanatos,
just
and
like play off in my
Nemesis.
head now.
Alright, take 2
I
cards.
just have to like cards are doing it.
Talons and puzzle.
Talons. She got a talons card.
Oh, yeah.
So, one of them you see locked behind a hidden door, and the other one is trapped by a predator that's slowly siphoning their life. And the third one seems to be ambiguous. You're unable to not appear in your dream. And then we travel to our gnome friend.
All right. My name's Finley, and I'm a alkalite in a druid grove that has come down with a suspicious and very odd form of blight. So I am in the city now looking for help to see if we could figure out where the source is coming from and how to.
I hope that was an appropriate explanation of the team. I, for one, am a big Papa Georgio fan, and I'm live listening with you. A quick aside, you're going to hear some backstory, a little bit, sometimes a reference to a farm in which someone wore someone's skin, and that can be found in our back catalog at Dungeonetics. So, feel free to listen in and enjoy the rest of the adventure.
Alright, so you guys come to the city. You guys are heading in. Where would you like to travel to first? You're looking for these people.
So we're saying we're in
Yeah,
this
you
old
just
docks
walk.
area, or are we like just in the city?
So you're like in the outskirts, kind of like the picture.
Okay.
And you see in the distance that's the city proper. Like it's up on a bluff. It's a large city with a castle in the middle. But you're kind of like on the decaying outskirts. Most all the buildings are wood. They run up to the ocean, not the deepest of their port, where all the larger ships can come in that do most of the business with the downtown. This is where, like I said, the fishermen and less savory types that don't want to go into the portmaster's harbor.
Am I aware of any thieves guilds or criminal organizations in the area, or where they might be operating, that sort of thing?
As a paladin, not particularly. You do. There is a popular tavern, the Jester and the Purse, where a lot of sailors and travelers frequent when they're in this part of the city.
Alright, well, I'll say that I'll head there then personally. You guys.
Take the best path.
Yeah. Tavern.
Okay. How about Finley?
As the bard, I would naturally gravitate towards the tavern.
Are you going to the tavern as well, or?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of. Yeah, I figured that a barkeep would be a good person to ask for some insight on who in the city would be able to help with things, just because they know the ins and outs. So.
Why do you
Local bard?
At this moment, there is no music. There is no one performing. It's not night, so maybe once everyone's ships come in later in the day, maybe there'd be some local crude entertainment. But right now, it's just people that don't have ships to go out on.
I'd like to go to the bar owner, the bar, and approach them with a proposition.
The innkeeper or
Yes.
the tavern.
Yes.
She looks up at it. She's like, "What would be?"
Well, I came here on a mission to find my friend, who is a fellow bard like me. But I see you are lacking one. I figured she would be here, but doesn't seem so. Have you?
You looking for work? I don't have much money, but I can give you some boiled sausage and some soft cheese. Maybe a nail or two.
You know, that'll work. I am quite hungry.
Huh?
But I would like to speak to you afterwards about any things that you might have heard.
That's fine with me. She shouts something to the kitchen behind, and so you hear a grunt back, and after a few moments, they come out with a plate, and they set it down on the bar for you. Like, all right, I'll just need you to come back at sundown.
Sundown for the rush, or
Yeah,
ah,
the play for the dinner crowd.
I see. Okay. Well, thank you.
You don't send any sausages.
Yeah.
No Tuesday.
Since I'm at the tavern, and you said there's just a bunch of groups of people at long tables.
Yeah, everyone. There's it looks like a merchant. She's kind of just eating to herself. There's another dwarf, and there is a halfling, and then two halflings, and two humans, male humans.
So I'm gonna approach the merchant.
She's kind of just sitting there eating, having a mug of almond milk with some porridge.
Nice. They have almond milk.
Yes.
That's good to hear.
She looks up at you.
You're a merchant, right?
Yeah, she sees you like she puts a long knife into the table. She's like, I can defend myself.
You have no threat for me. I'm just looking for somebody. And I hear that you're a merchant.
I am, but I would like the I'm looking for a wizard to apprentice under.
Well, I don't know any wizards.
You don't look like one.
I'm not, I assure you. But I'm looking for a very handsome guy with a very, very long scar across his face. And he might have a penchant for taking things from merchants. Have you had any encounters with him?
I don't know. All I know is there's been a lot of people going missing in the town.
Yeah, well, I think he's one of them.
I don't know. A lot of people have complained to the guards, but they haven't really done anything.
Guards? What guards?
Passage for law in this quarter. There's the guard barracks, but the Duke doesn't really give them any manpower to this part of the town.
Duke. That Duke's a disgrace. Where's the guard post? Or the guard towers?
They have a small barracks, and she kind of explains the way. It's not that far. A few turns. Like, I don't know what they can do, but everyone's been complaining and posting, giving them information about their missed ones, but it seems like a lot of people have been going missing.
So I thank her for her help, and do you have any coins on me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Toss her down a silver coin.
Alright. Alright, anyone else?
I think I might go approach one of the halflings.
All right. Out of the two halflings that are here, they are sitting somewhat near them, but you can surmise that they probably got in a disagreement of some type. One of them is a male. They're kind of dressed rather well for this part of the town. The other one looks like a priest. The faith in this kingdom is what is referred to as the Church of the Dual Divinity. There's two gods, kind of like yin and yang. One is light and one's dark, but not necessarily evil. They complement each other, and she appears to be a priest of that.
Talk to nice dressed man. Well, you look like you're a little bit out of area.
He looks up at you as a tiefling. He's like, "You don't see many devils around here."
No. Well, I am. What brought me through here is looking for a gentleman that has kind of rubbed me a little bit the wrong way. And I'm wondering if you have heard anything.
I've heard a lot of people have rubbed people the wrong way in this part of the town.
Anything particular with missing people in the area? Any common occurrences or?
There's a lot of vagrants. No one knows exactly. There's some people recently came from the north that everyone thinks that are bad news. Returned from the capital. Hunters go into the city to pillage what they can.
Good.
But other than that, you never know. It could be a privateer from the war in the east come in here, and they're up to no good at all. I'm just looking for enough coin to get my family out of this town.
I hear you. Yeah, you wouldn't suppose that a good direction to go point me in towards.
For the city harvesters?
Yeah.
I can if you have some coin for my family.
Sure, I wouldn't mind tossing a few.
Alright, so you have actually the most of anyone in the party. You have 65 coins.
Dang it, 4 short.
He's like,
You didn't take starter gear?
No, I did. Oh no, I didn't.
He's just like, you know
You're
what?
just naked running around.
Who needs to live when you rich?
he's like, if you have 10 coin, I'll lead you there myself.
Ooh.
That's enough to move my entire family out of this city. We're gonna move north, or maybe even west to Asteria.
Yeah, I'm willing to barter that.
He looks super excited, and you see him go over and rub it in the other halfling's face. He's like, "Tell the rest of the family I can do it." And then he's like, "Let me know when you're ready." He goes over to the room with all the cots and stuff, and basically gathering what small possessions he has been leaving near his hay patch.
All right, well, get your stuff together and then we'll meet outside.
All right. Well, also I forgot that I put them in the character sheet. So I gave each of the characters a minor common magical item. I don't know if you guys noticed.
Starting printed out before that.
So starting with Finley, he has a staff of flowers. So you have 10 charges, and once per day, you can expend the charge to make a flower grow out of the ground or the top of your staff.
Once per day?
You have 10 charges. But like I said, they're super minor magical items. Nyx has a bracelet with 2 pearls on it.
Hello, D&D fans. Thought I'd take this moment to clue you in on a little podcast I've been enjoying. Real Doofs. With Brian, Drew, and Laura. See, they watch movies which have deep cultural significance and make a decision if they were a doof for not watching the movie earlier. Watch them plow through great classics such as Ghost or the recent 3-hour blaze of Conan the Barbarian. Thank you. Enjoy.
Alright, so we will continue. So he's signed up for a job later on some information. You have talked to Halfling that will take you to the Travelers. You have also spoke on where the guards are. And how about these two?
I'll talk to the barkeep, and so I go up and I say, "Excuse me, miss, or is it male, female?"
Yeah, it's a miss.
Okay. Excuse me, miss. Do you by chance know if there are any arborists in town that would be well versed in identifying types of blight?
There's a bar fight right now.
Yeah, pay no mind to that.
I'm not gonna say
He's
yeah.
like, "Excuse me, miss?"
Down here.
There's no arborists in this part of town, and the closest is we have a herbalist. I'm surprised for her racist comment. Surprised you don't know him. He's also a gnome.
Are we supposed to know each other? Are we all supposed to know each other?
I don't know.
The gnome guild.
I don't know many gnomes that live in this town. But
I don't live in this town.
that's probably why I've never seen you before. But Sid, he's a herbalist. He kind of acts as kind of like the healer in this part. People that can't afford to get healed by the church in the city, but he's the only one that would be an arborist of any type I'd be familiar with.
Okay, I guess I have no follow-up. And I say thank you, and I say for you, dear, and produce a flower out of my staff.
Oh, what a gentle name.
She kind of looks at it because she's a stout dwarf,
Yeah.
and she's like, and she kind of like puts it and twines it between in her hair near one of her ears, and then goes back to cleaning up the counter from the last person that spilled some food.
Okay.
It seems like someone just threw it through the window. But then what is Nick's doing?
I wanted to double back to the merchant. Just, excuse me, miss. Couldn't help it over here. You mentioned that there's been a lot of people going missing lately. Do you mind directing me to where those barracks are as well, just so I can try to see?
Oh, that's fine. I don't know if they're gonna give a shit, but she gives you vague directions. It's only about a block away.
Before I go, I do have to ask, have you seen 3 children about yay big wandering by? One of them has a hell of a scale, probably dragging her 2 brothers around with her. I know it's a long shot with everyone gone nowadays, but...
Children. There were some children that went to the farm with those people from up north.
Which farm might that be?
I'm not entirely sure, but I don't know. Maybe the guard will know.
I do appreciate it much, thank you. Toss a coin at her.
All right, she's making some coin.
Yeah, she is. Steve's over here giving the bartender flowers and passing out real money to the
I don't have flowers to give.
regular folks.
Billy Wise.
So, like I said, there's only a total in this entire building, and it's one common room. There's only a total of 12 people in here. 5 of you, the 6 patrons, and the person working in the bar. So you only got a dozen people in here. There's probably some of your conversations that you overheard. You have 2 people that have kind of like leading towards the going to the guards. You still haven't really gotten any information. You're sitting at your table listening to everyone eating. And then you are found directions to the herbalist, and you are going to get directions from the halfling to where the travelers from up north are. You guys probably start like hearing, especially with the halfling, he's shouting. He's like, "Oh, all I gotta do is take him to where those strange people are living at the farm." And he's gathering up his goods and getting ready to. So you guys can continue heading off, or potentially.
Can I interject real quick?
Yes.
I don't think you ever told me what that meant.
So what you are seeking feels trapped. However, you're not really seeking a person, but your dream was more of your entire grove trapped behind a wall of purple glowing stone as your grove slowly changed and transformed into things unnatural.
Okay. So basically the blight that I'm seeing is the beginning signs of that happening. Okay.
Alright, so I don't know if any of you guys want to interject upon each other or just continue to, because it would seem that many of your stories are...
Hey Papa, I overheard you asking for directions to that farm up north. Did you get anything more on that?
No, that was him.
No.
Oh,
That was
alright.
his,
Oops.
I think you have the wrong person, but I appreciate that.
You're
the first person.
as he says, as a piece of sausage falls out of his mouth.
You might want to clean that up there, bud.
You're like the first person who's talked to me normally today, so thanks. I appreciate
I don't
that.
know, you're only like 2 inches shorter than I am. That's...
Hello. Yes. If you may heard, I paid this gentleman a good sum for him to bring me over there, which I am waiting on for him to get his belongings, if you guys would like to tag along.
Yeah.
Seems like we're heading to the same direction.
Be curious to see.
Hopefully. And this guy doesn't screw me.
I overhear that, and I say, "Would you guys mind if I came along?"
No.
Thank you.
Okay, well, let me settle my tab then first, because they definitely gave me food before I paid.
Well, you're paying me the performance, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm supposed to.
You'll
Later.
be back by sundown.
Yep, she
Fair
said to
enough.
come back. She's trusting you.
Okay, for my name isn't Papa Georgio. Quite extraordinary.
And I
You
guess
deliver.
I guess the way I bump into them is as they're walking, I'm walking and I end up walking in front of the Goliath, and she like kicks me.
Well, we can do an easy way for you guys. You guys head off. The four of you start heading to the farm. Finley left a few minutes early to check out the herbalist.
Okay.
So you get to the apothecary herbalist, and you arrive. And instead of finding the gnome that you were told were here,
Yeah.
there's a young boy. He introduces himself. His name's Emberwick. And he kind of looks a little nervous, but he's like, "Is there anything I can help you with?"
I say, well, Matt Emberwick. I was told there was a gnome herbalist that worked out of here.
Oh, Shopmaster Sid, yes.
Yeah.
He kind of looks around and he's like, he left to check on something, and he's late. He hasn't come back. But if there's anything you need, I'm his apprentice, and I can help you.
How much experience do you have?
A decent amount. But what is it that we have potions, a few potions that he made prior to leaving. And if there's anything else that I can mix up for you.
Well, first I need a particular form of blight to be identified in order for us to know what type of potion we need to, or what type of
You see him
Remedy
pull out
we need.
a little notebook with some scrawled notes, and as he opens it, he's playing through it, and he's like, and there's like a little sketch in there, and it's obviously a gnome's book. It's a little smaller, and he shows you the sketch, and it's a sketch of this crystal structure, and it looks identical to the crystal that you were recovered from your grove.
Okay.
He's like, the master was investigating an outcropping of this that started appearing in town after the northern travelers got here.
So it's interesting because that's exactly the blight that's infesting my grove as of right now.
Yeah, he went to go to the farm because he wanted to question them on it, and he never came back.
Okay. Can you point me in the direction of the farm, please?
Yeah, but it's dangerous. You sure you want to go?
I have no choice.
He reaches back on some shelves behind him, and he takes out a bottle and he hands it to you full of like red fluid. He's like, "If you can bring back the master, I'll give you 25 gold pieces, and this will help you." And he hands you the potion.
What is it?
It's a potion of healing.
Thank you.
So he hands you. I'm going to use this for trackers.
All right.
So when you can spend that,
So I don't
it's a little symbol that you have a potion of healing on yourself. All right. So
why didn't we have that last campaign?
which is fun, man. I'm always expanding
Remember
how
the
much
tubes
junk
with
I
the
have.
dice in them?
Yeah, I know.
I have those.
Then,
So I have that, and then you trade that in, and you get these to roll. And that's the healing from
Nice.
the potion. So after your short conversation with Emberwick, he gives you the same directions.
Okay.
So you start going to the farm.
Yeah.
The four of them were already going,
Okay.
and you guys bump into each other, having all seen each other from the tavern. As you guys are approaching this farm, it's on like the outskirts of the town.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's got some farmland attached to it. So now the group is all together at the farm.
Okay.
Where are you headed?
We're going to the farm.
Wow, what a coincidence. That's where I'm going to.
What's bringing you there?
I'm looking for the herbalist. He wasn't at a shop. He, I guess, he went to go investigate. It sounds like the same blight that's affecting my druid grove, and I guess he hasn't returned yet. So the apprentice there, he was very kind and gave me this potion of healing, and I guess we might need that at some point. But or I might need that. I'm not sharing it.
That's good to know.
And yeah, he told me to give me 25 gold to bring back his master. So
Did he?
he said it's dangerous.
Yeah, it seemed like it's dangerous, especially if he's paying you to retrieve something.
Yeah,
I guess we should all be a little more.
I'm not really that versed of
Leery
the world around outside of my grove, so I mean, we'll see what happens.
So you as you're coming up on the farm, it kind of looks like my new image. So the farm has a little farmhouse. There is a little plot of land in front of the house. There's a shed, a small millstone, and then there's a barn behind the house. And as you can see, a handful of people working the field as you approach.
I hope nobody tries to wear anybody's skin in this scenario.
Stay away from holes.
I'll yell out to one of the workers. You there?
You see, there's 5 people working the field. You can see one person standing along a little kind of like fence or stone, not full wall, but like a half wall around it. Who's kind of like just sitting and like watching the other people work. The people that are working the field look up, but then they look back down to work. The guy that's sitting on the half fence stands up and walks over towards you. What are you here for? We weren't expecting anyone.
Why would you be expecting anyone?
Well, many people come to the farm to learn from Daimen.
I'm looking for Sid.
Sid. I don't know. There's a lot of people that join. They all come here seeking salvation.
Salvation?
Yes.
Why would you seek salvation at a farm?
Well, we teach about the falling fire.
Are you talking about the meteor?
Yes. This is the way to salvation. And Daimen teaches us. But it takes hard work. These people are on the beginning steps of joining our order. Do you seek salvation?
She looks around and sees if there's any stalks of corn. Hearing the name Damien, just is there a Malachi here too?
I'm like, I don't know much about the world, but this sounds kind of like a cult to me.
Yeah, I see these poor toiling souls, calloused hands. I work with my hands too, but they have no music to go with it.
I look at him and I kind of laugh as his comment about him working with his hands.
I mean, it's true. See these right here? This is dedication.
We got some hardy meat hooks.
I asked the guy who is Damien the owner of the farm.
Well, now he is. It was kind of abandoned when we came here. So he bought the plot of land from the local lord. No one had been tilling the field.
Where's he?
Oh, he's in the house. Would you guys you interested in joining? We normally don't get that many people at the same time.
Be interested in talking to him.
Well, maybe Daimen knows where Sid is.
Haven't heard Nix's story of what she's looking for. I do scan the area to see if there's any kids around.
Working the field right now, you do not see any. There's 2 women and 3 males, but they're all adults.
Are there any other structures besides like mainly farmhouse?
So there's just like a little mill house. It's just there's a millstone in it, but it's like no bigger than this room. There's a shed, also probably about the same size as this room, and then there's the farmhouse. It isn't huge, maybe like 1,200 square feet. And then the barn. The barn's probably the largest structure by far.
John, I have an oath of devotion, and I'm devoted to a god of justice of some sort. So, who would that be?
Yeah, speaking of deities, who's the most likely deity that druids would follow in this world?
Tell us who our gods are, John.
See, I was gonna pick it. It's like, well, that's not gonna work because it's homebrew.
Where the hell?
I go over to Nix and I touch her titty.
And as you reach for the titty, you find a flower.
So, actually, the god of justice is Turan, Turan, and it's also a patron god of the neighboring nation to the west.
What is it called?
Turan. That's not really for you. That's a god of justice.
Oh, okay.
Turan.
And he's a god of the west.
He's a god of like a patron god of the western nation of here, Asteria. It's smaller than this kingdom, but they used to be part of the same kingdom. Then for god of Yeah, probably the same god that Horatio served would be Orin.
Orin.
Who's a sun god, but also like, agriculture, healing.
Or in the red.
Is it spelled like that or no?
Orian.
Oh, okay.
Alright, no, that's fine.
Right. I need to run to my truck for a quick second.
Okay. All right, so you guys, are speaking with this guy. He introduces himself as Chapel, but would you like to go into meet? I can grab Daimen.
I mean, I'm looking for someone, but on that same note, do you have a lot of soldiers from the war that come here to seek salvation? Or is it just kind of anybody?
What else place is there to find? Surrounded by blood and death, we promised salvation of the soul.
Yeah, it'd be nice to go talk to Daimen if you don't mind.
Oh, there's no problem. He looks back to the field. He's like, carry on. So Chapel walks you guys to the front of the farmhouse, and he kind of knocks with the back of his. Daimen, we got some new disciples. And then you can hear he kind of like puts his head up to the door, and you can hear some like whispering back and forth. He's like, all right, he's just getting ready. He's willing to see 2 people at the same time, or if a larger group want to come in, you can leave your weapons with me, and the larger group can enter the farmhouse.
I have no problem leaving my weapons. It's not the most dangerous thing about me, so.
Yeah.
No.
My weapons mean shit to me, so.
What? Is that a flower?
So.
Stay put on the porch. I'm gonna just kind of wait for them to walk away before I just walk the property.
Alright, so you're just kind of like wandering around?
Yeah.
Alright. The rest of you?
Yeah, I'll leave them.
Alright, you leave. How about Georgio?
I'll go.
Alright.
I think I'm gonna follow next and investigate.
Okay.
I don't want to put down my sword.
Alright, so the 3 of you surrender your weapons and are let in to the farmhouse. You can see there is 2 rooms. The first room is kind of like a common room. There's obviously a place where people eat. On the other side where people are cooking. There's 1 door inside. In this room, you see that there are 2 people, also dressed very much like Chapel. They're not wearing armor or weapons. Well, they have farm implements. Like they both have sickles, just like small hand sickles, and they're wearing like a very padded clothing, not really armor per se. And they're like, oh, please, we're always looking for more disciples. Have a seat at the table. Damien's just getting ready, and he'll be right up. And then they just point over to like their kitchen table. You guys sit down.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys move over to the table. One of the other people is sitting with you. The door to the room opens, and you see Daimen come out of the back room with another person dressed in the clothes of the falling fire. That person is younger than all the other members, probably a younger child. Daimen sees you and he's like, oh, greetings! I am so glad that all of you could join us. Have you heard of our sermons or our direction?
I mean, like 5 minutes ago.
5 minutes, and you're already here looking for salvation.
I'm looking for Sid.
Sid, there's many people that come here looking for all sorts of
That's
things.
what the guy at the front said too.
How about you two? Do you seek salvation for your soul?
There is no salvation for my soul there, sir. I am looking for the outsiders. I heard about that they have come up to this farm around here. What direction they went to.
Describe this outsider to me. There's many people that come here. How transparent are you being? Is it apparent in how you're communicating with him that is this person someone that you like or dislike?
Dislike.
So you're
I'm gonna
you're-
be straight up front, yeah.
And he comes over. One of the other person that came out, the younger one, has some food and puts it on the table in front of you as Daimen's speaking. He's like, I can see that this person disturbs you. Would it make you feel better if I could tell you that this person didn't have the best outcome here?
Oh, is that so? Care to explain?
It's hard to explain, but I could possibly show you if you wish to join the order.
Now tell me, why would I want to join your order? I've seen
You
plenty of meteors even casted.
I whispered to him, like, just basically, just oddly enough for everybody to hear it, but like, see, I told you it sounded like a cult.
Well, it seems that you have a low opinion of your own soul. We can help
I'm
change
kind of a tiefling dude.
just because of past deeds does not mean you cannot sanctify your soul.
And so how does a meteor wash that clean?
The meteor has very interesting properties,
Oh, yeah.
and we can use it. We can use it to get closer to the divine.
I feel like is the end of the road death anyways?
Only if you seek it.
The divine what?
That is the question, isn't it? It's a question the followers of the fallen fire ask. We're kind of a branch off sect. We came here to kind of get our own way of doing things. So we can help you. We can help you find vengeance for people that have hate in their heart. We can help you find Sid, whoever this wonderful person is.
He's just an herbalist.
Oh, an herbalist. Make a sense motive.
That would be under. That's an advantage roll, right?
No, you only have advantage on saving throws.
Okay.
That's a no.
That's an ability check, so it's 16 plus.
All right, you detect that he was unable to hide it, but when you mentioned the herbalist, he seemed to kind of have a little recognition that he remembers the herbalist.
I say, you know him.
Oh, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Please eat up. We make wonderful produce at the farm.
Does it taste like Kool-Aid?
I'm not eating anything.
Why do we all have the same Nike sneakers on?
These ribs that are so nice.
Bill Cosby comes up from the corner.
As they're talking with Daimen, the two of you are heading off. Where are you guys checking out?
Just the mill house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Start off with there, go to the barn.
Yeah. Just kind of looking for anything suspicious.
Are you gonna actually open the door, try to peek in, or?
I'll try to peek in. See if there's anywhere that you can actually look in without opening the door.
I'll let her do that.
Alright, so you just like watching nearby. You look in, like I said, it's a small room, which is basically a millstone in the middle with the ability to grab the lever and walk around in circles so that they can grind. There's no one in here. There's a lot of evidence that, and there is some flour of types that they have recently ground. Make a perception check for me.
That would be. Is it just passive perception?
Well, it's just whatever your
11 then.
11.
Yeah.
So it's not that hard to see, but you notice beyond just the flour, it almost seems like there's like a purple glitter, almost like a purple glass that has been ground, and is like a low key in the room, kind of like floating like a mist, and it's also you can see the evidence of it in the flour. But other than that, there's nothing in that room.
I'm gonna pick one of the flowers and take it with me.
Oh, they're not flowers, they're flour.
Oh, flower.
Yeah, like,
Like FLOUR.
yes.
Ah.
I'm gonna sniff it now.
I make so much money off of this.
I mean, so I'm sure she communicates that to me.
I don't say much, but I just head nod towards the next building.
Yeah, so I think we'll just
Alright,
wander to the next building.
so you guys heading up,
I'm doing some rogue shit right now.
I don't want to give up my weapons. You don't give up the weapons when you walk into a hole.
Mike's got a map for
Depending
it.
if the weapons actually serve you or not.
Yeah.
and then there was the last guy that let you in that he was watching. He's watching the farmers. So at this point, are you going to the barn, or are you gonna? The other structure is the shed.
I kind of want to talk to the farm workers.
All right, well, you can wander over. As you come over, they're obviously they keep peeking.
I like to shake my ass.
They keep peeking. You guys come over to the farm, and that the other guy that knocked on the door and let the other people in. He's keeping a pretty close eye on you guys. And you walk over, and one of the people on the farm looks up, and he kind of like puts his fork down and kind of wipes the sweat off his brow, and he's like, "Oh, this is hard work, but salvation's worth it. What is it that we can help you with? I am just an acolyte, but Daimen is a very wise leader."
Who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah, what's your name? Where'd you come from?
Who is this?
What?
I was just gonna.
Oh.
I was gonna go B for Vendetta. Well, my name's Cullen. I'm just someone looking for something better in life.
Colin, you're looking for something better in life, but there's a lot of missing people from what's the town that we were just in?
It's the outskirts of Haven, but
Haven. And we've got word that they've maybe been funneled through here.
I wouldn't say funneled. Some of us, maybe, our families don't necessarily want us to be here. And maybe they consider us missing, but we consider ourselves found.
What about kids, Colin? Kids.
The attendant to Daimen is a child that is a prodigy.
What does this child look like?
No, what does this child look like?
Oh, alright. So I guess it's probably my daughter.
It is the oldest of your children.
Yep. All right. So she's about tall, has raven black hair like I do, twins of silver through it, paler than
And
death
she is
himself.
describing the person that is serving you guys at the table, but you guys don't.
Yeah, don't you want revenge?
So
I do
does
want
he.
revenge. I don't care if it's a cult or not. If you take someone's child, they have to pay. Thank you very much for listening to us here at Dungeonetics. We can be reached at all things Dungeonetics. That's Dungeonetics on Instagram, Facebook page, Dungeonetics@gmail.com, Dungeonetics on Letterboxd, Dungeonetics at freesounds.org, where the little snips and snops that you've heard maybe on this episode were provided there. In this one, I don't think there's a single one. John knocked it out of the park. The music at the beginning of our episode was provided by Kellen, and the music that you're currently hearing by Virus of Ideals. Wow! Remember, adventurers, each inside every one of you is a little adventurer hoping to get out. You gotta choose your time. You really do. You can't all go adventuring at the same time, then there won't be enough adventuring for the rest of us. We gotta stretch out our adventuring to maximize the adventure load. You gotta maximize that, or we could all go one together and never, ever again. Have a good one.
Something to just throw the trust off.
Wait, what if we...
Oh, we're still trying to figure this out?
Mark,
I thought we were
No.
we already figured it out.
Oh yeah, we can. Let's just do it then.